When tragedy happens, there's always those who immediately respond with anger and blame for God. And yet blaming God isn't anything new. In James 1, there were those who blamed God for their own temptations. But the real source was their desire for sin and Satan's enticements. Job blamed God, but his real source was Satan. And I'm not suggesting that Satan is the source of every tragic thing that happens in our lives. God, because of disciplinary measures, maybe he's the direct source. Maybe we're just reaping what we've sowed. Maybe it's time and chance that happens to us all. But no matter what the source may be, we've got to understand that we control what that tragedy does in our lives. It reminds me of a passage in 2 Corinthians chapter 12 and verse 7, where Paul's talking about the thorn that was given to him in the flesh. He says that it was a messenger of Satan to torment him, to keep him from exalting himself. And in verse 8, he says, concerning this, I implored the Lord 3 times that it might leave me. And he has said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for power is perfected in weakness. And so whatever that particular thorn may be, we don't know. We know the direct source was Satan. But the truth of the matter is that no matter who caused the problems that happens in our lives, whether Satan or God or whether it's self-induced, this passage really demonstrates the respective goals of God and Satan for that tragedy. Satan wants to use it to torment us. He wants to use it to get us embittered against God and to turn away from him. He wants to drag us to hell. And so to Satan, blaming God is exactly what he wants us to do. But God, on the other hand, wants to use it for our good. He wants to use it for us to draw closer to him. He wants to use it so that we might come to have eternal life and have the reward of heaven. And so the truth of the matter is, the choice is ours. Who are we going to allow to win the battle of our heart in the middle of tragedies?